All right. All right. All right. No Laces Show. The show for the fans, by the fans, coming right back at you. Post game Baylor talk. This is what we all knew was coming eventually. It finally happened. I hate to see it happen, but we here now. Sooners take their first L. I think it was what, 27-14, something like that. Who
Yep.
cares? Um, took the loss, man. There was a lot of things that went wrong out there. They looked terrible in a lot of spots. Where does anybody want to start somewhere, man?
Okay, let's start with the great kicker because he got it. He got to start it off. Well, you could say Caleb got to start it off first, but let's go with the kicker first because we
I'm
gonna
honest
have
with
plenty
you.
enough time to go with Caleb. But let's get the
I'm gonna be
kicker out of the
honest
way.
with you. You can't, man. This game started off with Lincoln with 3 straight runs on the first possession. In the second play call, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was asking for more design runs for Caleb Williams. He acted like he didn't know what the hell was going on.
I'm not sure what
That's
that
how we
was,
started
to
out the
be
game,
honest.
and then we ran the ball on 3rd and 8. So I don't know what
Nah, it
the
was
hell that
like
was.
third and
It
nah,
was
it was
longer
more.
than that.
Yeah, it's like 3rd and 20.
Yeah,
Okay,
It was like 3rd and 20. And I understood that at the moment because I mean you
yeah.
wasn't gonna get that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you had your first 2 plays was negative, so that was just try to save field position for your defense. And they came up and made some plays. That's why I say the kicker's the first one. Let's get Barry, whatever his name
Yo,
is,
the snake that
oh
out the way.
shine,
Lord,
the snake that Sean Stapleton, Jason Scraper, Mr. B. What's goody? We see you in the chat. We out here, man. You know, we take L's, we still here. It's all right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We ain't going nowhere. That's what we do, son. But I mean, mm,
that set the tone for the day, man.
what you talking about? Oh,
and
missing
Gabe's been
kicks.
so reliable, man. But I don't care how good of a kicker you have. You never want to rely and put your eggs in that basket.
But it was in the
We've been
first
leaning
half. It
on
wasn't.
right, but what I'm saying is we've been leaning on him all year long. Like we've had a lot of drives that we should have put up 7, but we end up getting 3 because of his big foot.
Oh, it was a bunch of possessions where we should have scored, and he got us 3. But
Exactly.
this was a
That's
time where we needed him to be clutch. Because I
Yeah.
mean, them changed. I think those changed the complex of the game. Like that might have gave them confidence instead of them like, oh crap, we didn't score again. We didn't score again.
Yeah, they like, oh, we started. Oh, they didn't put up no points still.
You know what I'm saying? They give Baylor confidence and take away confidence from us. And it'd be what? It would have been 13-10 at halftime.
Word. Hell yeah. Hey, hold on real quick in the chat. We got Sean Stapleton said, what the we got we got Sean came back said we soft as physic. What up? What up? Distraction from the head coach during the week. That's what Mr. B said. That was painful, Mr. Scraper. Charming soft. Mr. B. We need to bring in a coach that has won a natty. Mr. B said we deserve this, and it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time.
And I know, oh yeah, Jason Scraper said, "Right on, Sean. Riley is not elite." I agree that his
I'm
play
not.
calling. I agree that his play calling has. I think is the best way I can describe it, and I think it's became stale. Like I'm telling you that I've been noticing since game one. The teams have caught up to this. Like this is Lincoln's not doing nothing innovative anymore.
like his plays, some of his play, like he's not coming up with the same plays like he used to. Like it was always 2 or 3 wrinkles that he would bring in for everybody for a new team. We not seeing that no more. Maybe it's too much. I mean, he got too much on his plate. But
he's trying to call his offense around a quarterback that wasn't quite ready to insert it for one. I don't care how good Caleb has looked is capacity as far as the offense goes. The offense hadn't just been open in a like almost scripted set of plays that he hadn't got outside of that box. And when he and it's I don't know if it's not so much Caleb's fault. I think a lot of it's on the offensive line.
Oh, hey.
You can't do a whole lot when you don't have protection.
But hey,
but how many
listen.
plays was he sitting back there for 8 seconds though?
Now that's true.
A lot.
Right.
Like it wasn't
he
nobody
had
open.
a lot of time. Right.
They did. Yeah, I can say they might not have red block super good, but they was pass blocking they little butts for their butts off.
Again, that's because you've only ran so many plays. You're sitting in this box of 8 plays. They're gonna have you picked so many times until you can open it up, and they can't just sit on it.
Yo, my boy Hawk Jr., what up, cuz, in the chat. He said, I'm going to start by saying K. Brooks is not it. And I'm going to say this, because y'all know Kennedy's my guy. You know what I'm saying? All he does is put up 7 yards of carry. But as we talk offline sometimes, I do admit, like, I don't see Kennedy Brooks being some stud in the NFL. He don't have the speed. He don't have the wiggle. Somehow he gets it done, though, in college. Like, people just sliding off of him. But games like today, when that's not popping, like this, that's what it's gonna look like if he go to the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's what it looked like. If he got a hole, if he can get through there, because he got good vision. If he can get through the hole and he got it, he got it. But if it's, hey man, if it's not there, it's not there. I don't think he got that type of. Go ahead, Dart.
And I don't think he's a guy that's going to carry the whole load for you for your offense as a running back. You need 2.
Yes.
Or one more with Kennedy. Not like Eric Gray, but like another, like Ramondre.
I would have been I would have liked to see Marcus today.
Yes.
I would like to see what he could have did because I felt like we needed somebody with that type of power like Kennedy, but with a little more wiggle like Eric Gray. And I felt like Marcus got a little bit of both. And I just wanted to see it, man. Can we at least see it? So I guess now that we lost, I bet we see it now, huh?
Oh, absolutely. You know
what I'm saying? I bet we come out. I bet we come out and blow out whoever we play next week. Iowa State. Why? I mean, just some weird stuff like that. You know how we do it. Once we lose, and then we turn up all of a sudden.
But like with a Marcus Major, he runs hard behind. Like he's gonna hit you. Like we ain't got no running back that's
he runs
gonna hit
behind
you.
his pass.
Yeah, gonna hit you like number 7 for Baylor, like that dude.
Yeah, and like that's the thing that I was watching a lot in the game. Like we got hit. We was never hit. Seemed like defense did it maybe once or twice, but a lot of times, man, we were just getting hit, bro.
Hitting them out. People gonna say OU defense is why OU is bad. Nope, it's the offense this year. Yeah, the offense, man, slipping. Mr. B said, we just ain't nasty up front. We look like shit up front. I mean, I want to see more push on the D line, more push on the O line. Like it's disgusting. Like I don't. And the defense, listen, they played about as well as they can play. Like I'm not even trying to disrespect them too bad. They play about as good as they can play, but that is
at
just
some point you got to get some help from the offense.
Yeah, man, the offense got to do it. My boy, hold on, just real quick. He's Mr. B said, I love KB's heart. I do too. Boy, Hawk Jr. come back and said, oh, you can't open up the playbook without a solid run game. And that is factual.
Facts.
Why are we doing play action every pass and the run game is not even doing that?
And again, I think we can have a solid run game with the line is atrocious.
And the O line, we've been saying that all year. The O line is
the
fall off is incredible.
The problem with the playbook, then the whole offense leads back to the
like our O line has been good for so long. It's just hard to watch this crap. I'm gonna be honest. And like I said, some of them plays, Caleb had time. It just wasn't nobody was open, man. Like whatever, like he said, we running play action plays. Yeah, he got time back there, but when you got 3 people on a route and they all locked up, I mean, what is he supposed to do? And sometimes I thought Caleb could have took off a little faster instead of just. I think he waited, trying to be, trying to find the guy. I understand what he's doing.
Yeah, he
I get it.
I don't. It out, but yeah, you gotta down and take off. That's why.
Like I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you look at your first look and take off running. But when you go through the progressions and it's still nothing there, and you just waiting and waiting and waiting, come on, man. You got speed. Let's go ahead and get this first down.
You got to use your gift, man.
That's why you're in there.
That's exactly why you're in there.
And like
Because
what you
have
said a couple weeks
that
ago, Sean,
capability.
without the running capabilities, she's just Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you in there. Then let's talk about the although I knew it was coming, the quarterback change, I didn't want it to happen. And I knew it was coming. But I feel like I don't think, man, you down 3. I don't feel like he should have did that right there, man. I'm gonna be honest. And Spencer came in, didn't do diddly squat. And then what?
I felt like I'm just trying to do anything at the moment.
I get it.
I get him trying to get a spark, but like, see, now you run the risk of they don't have the confidence in him and Lincoln that they thought they had. You know what I'm saying?
Let's look at it from this perspective also. If we get that completion right, first deep ball from Spencer's, you got to hold. What I haven't done consistently all.
You breaking up a little bit, Sean. You might try to hop off and hop back in.
All right, we'll try that.
Try that. But yeah, man.
I mean, if they do get that pass interference, that dude, or he make that catch, that dude change.
That does. But why not? I mean, listen, doesn't matter if Caleb's in there throwing that pass on Spencer. I get it, though. I get it. You're trying to cause a spark. But I just think that mess. I think that was sometimes it works out for you, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And I think it's just one of them times it didn't work out.
Yeah. He was trying to get a spark. Even he tried the little trick play, and that didn't work. Like
Mr. B just said exactly what I said before the show started. He said OU's offense is a lot like the 49ers offense. Ain't that what I just said before we started the show?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like Cal doing the same thing Lincoln doing. Like you running play actions and stuff. We not even, but you're getting away from the run. Like in the heart
without
of the
establishing
it. Yeah, establish the run. That's the heart of the offense.
Hey man, the lack of running back recruiting is coming back to show itself.
Ooh, it's showing up, ain't
it? And hey man, like even though like it doesn't seem like it, offensive line, bro. Like serious, like what Sean was saying, the offensive line is not dominant. It's not they can't run block. They can pass block. But
true.
Because all the sacks that they got today was mainly covered sacks, except for it was a couple of them. That was where Kennedy got beat and Rahm got beat up the middle. But like they just not physical enough. Like everybody's saying in the chat, bro. Like you gotta be physical up front, man. And we not like what we used to up front, especially running the ball.
Yes, sir. Hey, real quick, Mr. B said, I need to give a big shout out to Asamoah. I've been breaking his balls all season, but he showed up today. He did. He really did. That boy played good game. I think he's been playing good last couple games, but today, I really was like, okay, he coming into his own. He looking good out there. He was flying to the ball. He's one of the only people, when I see people running side to side, you see him flash and just fly up there and hit somebody. I need to see more of that from number 2. That's who I need to see it from. This dude here, man, put Stutzman in the game and leave him in the game.
Listen, you can start giving Uguebu's reps to Witter.
Anybody. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Like, yeah, because he catching people instead of hitting people, man. He too big for that.
I know. Like, how you getting pushed? Like when you collide with a running back, how are you falling backwards and you're 250, man? What are you doing? Where's your explosiveness? He just wrapping people up and trying to take them down. Like he's not like exploding into people.
And when you see Asamoah flying through the hole, making tackles, or you even see Danny Stutzman coming off on the block, coming off blocks, stunning the running backs, and holding them for 1 or 2 yards, or holding them at the line of scrimmage or at the initial contact. Like
Right.
that's the stuff you gotta have, man. And he ain't giving it.
He's
He
not.
ain't doing it.
Hey, Wesley Sloan said he just left the game, had fun in the ugly game. That's what's up, Wesley Sloan, man.
Yeah.
Boom and Sooner, man. Glad you went and represented for us. Although you got to ride back home, taking that L. And Roderick Smith, what up, cousin? He said, what up?
Bro?
What happened? What happened is a terrible offensive display, is what I would call it.
Hey man, the worst in the Lincoln Riley era.
Yeah, it was terrible, man. And Sean Stapleton said, we soft, like Charmin tissue. Threw that in there. But yeah.
Like, let me see if he got over 150 yards passing.
I guess
like, this is terrible.
I guess we should go.
No.
This
like,
should go over the stat line real fast.
Caleb Williams was 10 for 19, 146 yards, 2 picks, sacked 3 times. Spencer Rattler was 4 for 6, 36 yards, 2 sacks. Kennedy Brooks, 13 carries, 51 yards.
Oh man, it's like it's his worst game ever.
Caleb Williams had 10 carries, 17 yards, 1 tutty.
10 carries, 10 yards. Let that sink in.
I mean, Marvin Mims had the longest carry with the reverse for 50 yards.
Ed Gray 1 for 4. Rattler 3 for -9. When those just sacks, and then one where he tried to take off running, didn't really do nothing.
At least he was decisive.
Nah,
not that one.
Nah, that was
the one where he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That was hilarious though. Yeah. That third down, that boy touched his left shoulder. That boy just tripped and fell. I said, "Oh man, come on, man. What is going on out here?" That's what it is. Oh, falls down.
Oh man.
Hey, Mike Woods 4 catches, 53 yards. Hazelwood 2 catches, 51. Jeremiah Hall 2 catches, 24. Marvin Mims 2 catches, 17. I mean, this is just not enough catches for these dudes. Eric Gray 1 catch for 15. Stogner 1 catch for 10. Drake Stoops 1 for 8, and he actually dropped the pass, which I was surprised because he never drops passes really. And it was a tough one, and he got blasted.
And I think when my audio got to mess it up, man, I think that's kind of why we saw Spencer Rattler though. I do feel like it was a couple times where Caleb was big play underneath. Saying that he wasn't quite going through the progressions because his mind frame was thinking big play. And I think because if Spencer came, he hit a couple underneath. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to take that underneath stuff. You got to take what they give you to consistently move the ball down the field. We relied on the one play so much, your offense can't get going like that.
Yeah, but even when Spencer came in the game, bro, what was his first pass?
Yeah, that's true. And if he can, and that goes back to what I wanted to say, we hadn't been complete consistently all year. Especially since Caleb's been in there. He's been throwing it underneath. So if we complete that now opens stuff up for us. Saying we one-dimensional on our offense, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if we're not gonna complete the deep ball, we ain't got nothing. Because you sit there and when Caleb's not gonna run, like I said, like Suge said, I've been saying it, he's just Spencer Rattler all over again.
Hey, listen, Sean Stapleton said might be time to move on from Lincoln Riley. I'm not ready to go there, man. Like, y'all know how this goes, man. Like, unless you bring it in damn near Dick Saban Jr., I don't know who we want. Now, there's some things he gotta fix, and a lot of things he gotta fix because it's not looking good this year, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I'm ready to fire the kid. And I'm not gonna say that yet. You know what I'm saying? He's won too many Big 12s in a row. I mean, it'd be hard to fire somebody like that. And then probably gonna win it this year.
And then, bro, it's only one. Like it's the first. Even though they played probably terrible 90% of this year, this is still the first L.
First loss.
I mean, it's the first.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, it's the first technical. But we all know that Kansas game. Nah.
Yeah. But hey, man, like
and then all year we've been here. It's like this is the first time it's been official L because we felt like we've lost a lot of the games this year.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's felt disgusting. A lot of
felt
games
disgusting.
coming in here getting online on these post games. So they got to do better, man. Got to play better on offense.
Which leads, it leads me back to our last show, man. We both asked some important questions. Suge, you said, when is Caleb going to have that freshman game?
Had it
And I said,
today.
how many more of these moments, these big time moments, these big play moments can Caleb have? And I think we saw both of those today. He wasn't able to come up with the big play to kind of get us going on track and make something happen. And he probably had his worst game by far.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen, before this, he only had 17 incompletions. He had 9 today. So, like, that should let you know all that you need to know right there. Like, he was pretty much 50% today. 10 for 19, you know what I mean? With 51, 52%, something like that. Like, trash. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play good, man. I can't even take up for him. I like the kid, but I mean, I knew this had to happen eventually. I know that Kansas first half wasn't pretty either, but I knew one of these games was coming though. You're a freshman. This is gonna happen.
And see, that's the reason. Like, I don't know. Like, that's like when they missed the field goal, then they got the ball back, and then they scored a touchdown. Then they drove back down, missed another field goal, and then that was the end of the first quarter, right? Or the first half. That was about the first half, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then, like, he had 2 bad series in the third quarter, and then they pulled him. Or did he have 1 bad series and they pulled him?
Nah, it was a couple. It was at least 2, maybe 3. But I know it was at least 2.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't 1.
Yeah, it was more than 1. It was a couple. And Spencer played 2 series?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which, at that point, I thought he might have had something if he completed that deep ball when he came out, which, by the way, should have been some kind of call on there of illegal touching or something. You got to throw some kind of flag on that play.
They wasn't throwing many flags on the pass interferences today. Like normal. Normally, I see a lot more pass interference calls.
That was warranted. That was a definite. You know what I'm saying?
T-Mac, boy, Tracy McDaniel said, O-line. What up, yo?
Yeah, man.
And, hey, man, listen, we've been praising Key Law for the last 2 weeks, but Buddy probably had his worst game.
Yeah, it was he didn't look good today, especially on that touchdown. Oh my Lord!
And I think you're gonna have some of that.
He just put the little stutter step on him, and he fell for that. Like, so it's hard to blame him because
he was already lined up inside. He was like, I'm taking away this slant.
He's like, I'm taking that slant. He thought he was going to get a pick. And he thought he was going to get the interception.
And I think you're going to have some of that, man, because of the change of position. You're used to playing it one way. You know what I'm saying? I think you still got a little bit of a learning curve.
And here's my question. So you got a guy who's been safety for 3 years. Or however long he's playing safety. You come here, bring him a corner. Yeah, he looked okay against whoever the hell he just played, Texas Tech or whatever Rudy Boot team he just beat. But Woody Washington's back. Where is Woody?
Woody was out there.
Where is he at in that situation is what I'm saying.
Like,
because I've noticed they kept taking him out.
Well, I think that's still a better match. You want Key Law in that situation.
Bro, he was pulled out a lot. No, I want Woody.
What I'm saying is, if
you want that bigger body.
Yeah, if he's gonna try to run the slant, you got him. He's gonna jam that up. And if he tries to throw the fade, he's a bigger, taller guy that can interrupt that.
That's what your theory is thinking.
That's what your theory is. Right.
Well, my theory is I want the dude who's been playing corner for me for a couple of years.
Well, and Key Law been playing corner. Key Law came over as a corner. They moved on to safety. Well, we moved on to safety.
I thought we moved him to corner.
No, we moved him to safety, and now he back playing what his natural position is, or
He needs to naturally do something else if he gonna look like that. Hey, get his ass back in safety. Hey, nah, he look like I said, he looked good against Tech or whoever that was. Gave him all the praise he needed. Boy, key law, man. But yeah, like Sean Staples just said, he got cooked. He was already getting cooked today, man. But it happens. It happens to the best. It happens to the best.
Yeah.
It happens to the best. I'm just talking shit. It happens to the best.
But like in all reality, they lightweight overcame it as a defense as a whole. If you think about it,
that's true. Offense would have gave him any help if they had any heart.
If they had any heart.
Hey, why every time we say that the team lose? Why? Every time somebody say that,
that's almost securing the L right there.
Hey, that is solidifying the L. Nah, because if you get to that point where you feel it like that, you in bad shape.
It's over. It's over, man.
Bad shape.
Look, that boy Joey said key laws of safety in Tennessee in the Chizzy.
I thought he was a corner, man.
I thought
he transferred over as a safety.
That's what I thought. But hey, man, I mean, I expect you to know more.
Yeah, you know, Dark is pretty much pinpoint on with that stuff, so I didn't argue it.
Right. Man, I ain't gonna argue too
wrong,
much.
Man.
But yeah, he said we miss experience and need a coach, so that's more than that. And Sean is on there. He's trying to get him out of here, yo.
Man,
I don't think it's time to get.
Okay, who you going to get that's one of natty though? Sean?
He said go get somebody off Georgia staff. I saw it earlier in the chat. He said, let me see. I can find somebody else. Yeah, he just said get somebody off Georgia staff. Something like that. But
man, the best guy in college football is not that's available for a head coaching job is never going to come back, and that's Brent.
Excuse me?
Brent Venables.
You think that's what you're talking about right now?
That's
are you serious?
That's the best head coaching option if you want to go get somebody that's won a natty.
Man, listen. What you go? I don't know what to tell everybody, man.
I'm sticking with Lincoln. I can't. I gotta roll with Lincoln, man. Too. I gotta see us take 3, 4, 5 L's, man, in the season before I start talking about firing somebody.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't know what do you want? Who you going to get?
Now Thanksgiving. By Thanksgiving weekend, we could be saying this could be a whole lot.
Hey, after the 3rd L in a row, he'd be like,
this could be a whole different story. But right now, this is only one. If they dip this in the butt right here, this is only one.
Who allowed that comment? Moderator. You allowed this Ricky gentleman?
Hey, no, Ricky, I appreciate you in the chat. He said, glad y'all lost. But y'all ain't winning no natty. What's your favorite team, Ricky? Is Alabama, I bet, right? I bet Alabama your favorite team, huh?
It better not be Baylor, Texas.
Anyway. Boy, Jason said, Turner Yell says they got lazy late in the game with communication. That was the main problem. I guess their non-physical play early in the game was them communicating. I don't know.
It's been that way. That's been our main gripe. It's communication and tackling.
Like, y'all got lazy. Like they got, we got lazy. Man, hey, man. Turner Yell, you could have kept that to yourself. If that's what you want to say, we got lazy. Come on, bruv. Got to do better. We got to do better than that.
That's coming from the players. We got lazy.
That boy said the only
9-0. We got lazy. You get lazy at 9-0?
That boy That boy Junior said the only upgrade would be Urban Meyer. Hey man, that's actually probably some facts.
No, that's not an upgrade because he's gonna come in here for 2 years and then get caught into some kind of scandal.
Hey, I bet he come here with a national championship before he leaves, though. Hey, he'll come here for 3 years, win the chip, and get us put on probation.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Or he'll just say he quitting for health reasons.
Right.
Or his family because he got caught cheating, stuff like that. Nah, but Urban Myers, he's a real deal though. I don't really like him, but he's the real deal as a coach. I ain't gonna front in college.
And he's
In
not
college,
leaving.
anyway.
He's not leaving the Jaguars job, or
He might have had no choice after that feloniousness he pulled.
yeah.
I'm telling you, they might be waiting this out to the end of the season. They'd be like, yeah. They bring in somebody else. They bring the Eric B. into me now. Urban ain't worth the risk.
Urban ain't worth the risk, man.
Tracy with the laugh out loud. Nah, man, old slurping.
He needs to go get his little brother. He needs to go get his little brother and let his little brother run the offense, or let him and his brother do the offense. His little brother is at SMU.
Hey, man, I don't care how much scheme you draw up. If you ain't got the guys to run the stuff, you ain't got the guys to run the stuff.
Hey, man, you telling me. I'm talking to be honest. I'm just really
saying,
honest.
you gotta have some players that want to.
No, you gotta be. I gotta be honest. All this goddamn recruit we've been doing on the offensive side of the football. You telling me we don't have players? Now running back, we got we lost a couple people. We got suspended, kicked off the team, all that stuff. I get it. Lost a couple people. So running back, we kind of hurting right now. Actually hurting more than we probably been in 20 years. Seems like.
But that's what happens when you recruiting. Yeah, we getting 5-star receivers, 5-star.
But what about the offensive line?
We ain't getting no offensive linemen. Let's go get those guys.
No, we've been getting them. They just they ain't turning. I mean, look, either they're not developing, which is hard to believe because Beatenbow is doing a hell of a job. Or these dudes that they got right now just ain't them dudes. They missed on a couple people.
Yeah, it's showing.
Maybe they just missed.
Hey, man, Marquise Hayes, I don't know what. I'm sorry. But he's having a bad year.
He is terrible.
Come on, man.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Tell me who isn't having a bad year on that offensive line.
Hey, I love how we lose it. Then people that never been in the chat come in the chat. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? I see you. He said, Choklahoma, I told you them Spooners was overrated. Now, can you get your head out of the playoffs? Because if you did make it, definitely would have been another blowout loss first round and boot out the playoffs. Yeah, you're probably right about that if we would have made it. That's what's been happening, right? You know what I'm saying? How many times have we been there, though? How many times your team been there, Jeffrey? Let us know that.
Unless you're out. Listen, you a Texas fan? Baylor fan?
No, I bet they are Alabama fans. You got to be. Because if you got anything to say about OU, you better be an Alabama fan, or you can shut the, you know what I'm saying? You can get on out of here with that.
If you support anybody other than Alabama, maybe Georgia, you have no ground to stand
on. Hey, Sheepdog said, we were not focused today. Love the podcast chaos. Russell Athletic Sweatpants Bowl, here we come.
Here we come. I had us projected for the Hellman's Mayonnaise Bowl, honestly.
Lincoln Riley's biggest problem is running way too many fancy plays instead of just hitting teams in the mouth. That's what my boy Junior said. Yeah, man. You gotta get up in there, man. Establish that run. Be physical. Yeah, because you're not physical, man. Nobody gonna respect you after a while. If we hanging around here and I looked up, it's middle of the second quarter, and we like, man, they ain't even that tough. You know, once you start thinking that, hey man, anything's possible.
It's bad when they dare you to run and you still can't run, bruh. Like they dropping back in cover, like wait, they in coverage, they showing in coverage and they still can't run. Like they ain't loading the box. Defenses ain't loading the box and we still can't run. Like that's the sad thing. It's like stuff that we used to get 7, 8 yards a pop when they line up. Like, nah, it ain't happening.
All right. That's not happening no more, for real. They gotta get back to, man. They gotta get tough.
Like, just think about when you see that guard tackle pull, like they getting pushed back. Yeah, man, they running backwards. Yeah,
getting punched right in the mouth, and then you have no chance.
You see the center falling back,
bro.
You see the guards in them hitting the lineman on the side that they pulling because they getting pushed back. Like
Marcus, you know how many times this year, I've seen them on a 3rd and short or 4th and short, hand the ball out to Kennedy, and he just runs straight into a lineman that's getting pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
That's happened so many times. It's ridiculous.
It's up front, bro.
It's almost like they're like only Barry Sanders probably could have made that work. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus.
I think that's why they were trying to go with Gray, because he has a little bit more agility.
They wasn't trying to go with him.
Well, no, I'm saying early. I'm just saying early on.
Oh, today might have been a day where they should have gave him the ball more. To be honest with you,
because he can make a guy miss. But man, at some point you got to be able to just get, like you say, get the ball and go straight forward. We can't do that.
Man, y'all see the way Baylor play, bro. He get out there, they finna zoom, pow, hit him right in his knees.
He there.
Like they coming. Like
they were flying around a lot more than I expected, man.
And that's the thing. Like our whole mentality, like, bro, you see the way Baylor was hitting and tackling, bro. We wasn't doing that, and like we just was getting it to us. That's all it was.
Baylor played like a team that had something to lose. They played with a chip on their shoulder.
And how you have the audacity to say y'all was lazy when y'all just been put as an undefeated team, number 8 in the college football playoff, and y'all playing against a top 20 team.
Right.
Like, that don't make no sense, bruh.
None. Hey, my boy Sheepdog say listens a lot, but don't always comment. Love you guys. Podcast and dialogue as a Sooners fan. Love the OU talk, man. Appreciate that, boss, man. Jeffrey came back in talking some more. Whatever he talking. Sean Stapleton said this is the same thing happens every year. Drop a game and wake up. Just don't know about this team.
Nah, I don't know about this one. This seems like they've been teetering on the edge, and now they might just fell off this one.
Right.
Because bro, we didn't even have 150 yards passing.
All right. That boy Byron said, preach, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? He must like something you just said.
We had 100. Think about that. 150 yards passing. Like, that ain't happened since Cody Thomas was the quarterback.
For real.
It's disgusting.
Hey, since the Cody Thomas terrible OSU game, man. Whoo. And that Kansas.
Like,
when P. Ryan broke the record.
Hey, real talk, though. Hey, the reason why everybody calling for jobs is because last time OU offense played like this,
somebody got fired.
Lincoln Riley came in.
Right. People got out of here, Joe. Hype on them, out of here, bro.
Hey, Hype on them got out of here. Whole new offensive staff. Defense was still terrible, but he kept.
Right.
But this kind of goes along with what Suge's been saying, man. You would think after such a great run with the explosive offense, it had to catch up with us at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, because we had offenses that were just way above and beyond anything else that was around college football, but at the same time, we weren't able to win championships because we had defense that was at the bottom tier.
But hey, man, listen.
And they should be playing this bad. I mean,
we shouldn't. As a fan, we are not tripping for what our offense to be better than 150 yards passing.
No, there's no.
We're not asking for something out of the norm.
Right. I agree with you 100% on that. That's nothing wrong with that. All I'm just saying is, I mean, we had to figure at some point this time would come.
That boy Jimmy said, hell, we probably won't win another game this year. And then Sean Staples said, we may not, Jimmy. Next 2 games we play will be losses to OSU, going to slap you to whatever.
Listen,
we're going to play the best 2 defenses in the Big 12 the next 2 games.
And this team held us to 14 points.
Yeah, it's going to be
38th best defense. And we about to face number 4 and number 3?
The number 4 and number 3 in the nation.
Hey, my boy Sheep said we will not win out, but damn. This hurt. Caleb got humbled today. And my boy Byron said, humbled. Sheepdog humbled.
Ooh,
he did get humbled today.
Boy.
Be humble. Man.
It's a lot of grinding, man.
Hey, for real, you can't just come up here and start listening. See, people start talking about, oh, he might just sneak to the Heisman Trophy. Next thing you know, we out here. He probably sitting down watching ESPN, feeling himself.
I want to see where he bounces. Where does he go from here? Bounce back and have a different mentality? Does he get more aggressive? Does he go into a shell of himself? What
I'll
happens?
let you. You'll let us know. Let us know a lot about him as a young man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because Spencer didn't do anything to say like, "Oh, I'm taking my job back." That definitely didn't
Not
happen.
at all.
So
Not at all.
Caleb, Caleb still got to be the starter. He got to show up and pull up next game, man.
Yeah, I mean that's all it is too. He got to shake this off.
I gotta say though, when Spencer did get inserted, I was hoping that he would have one of those moments that just looked like he was twice as good as Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, hey, I can play ball. Just I mean, but it didn't happen. Not to be a knock, to have a knock on Caleb or nothing like that. I was just hoping Spencer came in and had a really good moment.
Hey man, like Caleb was having a bad day, but like, I mean, if you look at how the game was going, like he wasn't just missing a whole bunch of people that was wide open.
No, it was all tight though.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't
like,
a couple passes behind and stuff like that, but
yeah. But like I'm just saying, like, what was we expecting Spencer Rattler really to do?
Right. If he was in that same situation in those plays, it would have been no better, basically.
Yeah, that's like I think that was
like I said, if you're gonna nitpick, like I said, the only thing different would have been is what Spencer tried to do when he did get in there. Outside of the one deep ball that he took early, he tried to hit the underneath stuff. He wasn't just wait on the big play ball. And so I think a lot of times Caleb kind of gets hung up on making the big play and don't always take the underneath stuff. But today they had the coverage there. The coverage was really good, and he just wouldn't take off and use his legs to open that aspect of the game up.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right about that because there was a lot of patting and standing and patting and patting. Like, bro, like it ain't there, Caleb.
Yeah, that's the
like
only
just
thing.
Go.
Now, like, I wish this would have been one of them times you kind of wish you had one of them high seats so you could see like if they had somebody's spine or something, or was it open?
Yeah,
where he could run.
Like you need to see the whole 22.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Because it might have been somebody outside of the screen. But even if that's the case, he's probably 9 yards off the ball. I take my chances with Caleb Williams on the ankle with that ugly spin move that he does, and then popping that for a play. You know what I'm saying? Because he breaks people off with that.
Hey, that wasn't happening today, baby.
It wasn't happening at all.
They studied that ugly
caught
spin.
up with that. Well, no, he got it off once or twice, but for the most part,
but he really get nowhere. Yeah,
right.
And what Sean said, been drinking since first quarter. So I saw this coming, bro. We a one-man show still. Percy said this is on Riley and Grinch. To play this poorly coming off a bye is unacceptable.
And that's one thing we did talk about. To
off
play
a bye
this
week?
coming off a bye week, that is not acceptable.
Terrible.
It's not.
Defense, they could have gave up way more than what they did. Like, how many bad situations was they put in?
That's right, Sheepdog. I see. We said
Barry kicked the ball out of bounds, bruh. Y'all realize that on the kickoff?
Boy he had to be drinking last night. Something. Burger, he was off today, man. What was up with the boy?
Burger, oh man.
This worst game. It's like everybody just decided to,
man,
piss down their legs, man.
But
you can't have a day where everybody's having that off day, man.
Did they all go party?
Man, the least I'm the group that I'm least mad at, if that's the phrase, is the O-line. And they just trash. But I expect that. I expect that from them. I'm not even really mad at them. That's how they play. Like you gotta get around that somehow. That's how they play. Like,
see, I think that mentality is what's causing a lot of people to go after the coach's jobs, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only get around poor play so much. It
But we've
limits
been seeing
everything
it.
you can do, though. You know what I mean?
Right, but we know what's
Yeah, I
up,
guess
man.
the
We
O line
said,
have been terrible like the last 2 years.
yeah, man. Fell off, yeah.
Because last year they wasn't that hot either.
No,
I
but
mean,
you had
Ramondre,
an anchor of the line with Creed. You know what I mean?
yeah. It could be growing pains with Ray.
That's true too. He young out there in there.
You know, his first year.
Hey,
But
but real quick, anybody watching that has not hit the like button, please do so, or please hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Sitting about 820, trying to get above this 1,000, man. Help us reach our first goal.
Make
We
sure you
really
share.
appreciate it. Yeah, no, we really appreciate that.
We trying to hit that 1,000 before the new year, man. Let's make that happen. We running out of time.
and don't forget to hit the notification, man, because we
Right.
be putting the videos out, man. We be going live a lot. So hit that notification, man.
Yeah, for real, for real. That boy Byron Evans said Berkey was drunk as hell. I'm telling you, man. Berkey, something's wrong with him, man. Berkey was not right today.
I mean,
Guy.
Lord.
My God, Hot Boy Turk showed back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. B, yes, we are on Twitter at No Laces, right?
At No Laces Show, baby.
Yes.
On all social media. Or just No Laces on Facebook. But on Instagram and Twitter. But I ain't even posting nothing like that on Twitter, man. I gotta get back on the grits, you know, man. I get back to it. I get back to it tough. But anyway.
We're gonna do the 2 shots.
Man.
Oh, do we?
Or is it still too early for the 2 shots?
Man.
I think this whole show been 2 shots, but I'm gonna
This
take
whole show.
But,
I don't
yeah.
even. I didn't even bother to pull up
Can I
any
single
audio
out?
today.
You know my 2 shots, because and this is where we like singling out, we're going to somebody, right?
I guess.
You know I gotta do it. Hey man, number 2, man, great boo, man. I don't know if I said him last time, I probably did, but great boo, get him off the field. He's not good at side to side, lateral, like he's side to side on the field, he's not getting there. He's late, or either if he do get there, he's not hitting like the big guy that he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be like, 5'11", 210 running a Grabu over. Like, come on, man. Like, what is he? 6'3", 250? I mean, for real, what is this? What is this?
Yeah,
What is
something like that? Something like
he's
that.
something
a
like
big
that.
dude, man. But I think he's not.
He's a specimen.
He's not swift enough on his feet, man, to keep up with these people coming out the backfield and all that type of stuff.
I don't know if he got the right, like the quick twitch, I guess you say.
Yeah.
To play on the inside, or he don't have the right twitch to play on the inside. Maybe he do need to be playing that rush like Nick Benito.
He need to do something else.
He don't have. I don't think he had what he takes to play the inside, man.
He just needs to be an edge setter.
He doesn't.
No, like he not coming up to hit nobody, bruh.
Mr. B said,
Mr.
B said, Uguay poo. This is the first time in a while OU don't have a projected first round O lineman playing. That's real. That's what I'm saying. We usually always got somebody like cold on the line. We just fell off after who? Orlando Brown? Was that the last guy? Who was after him?
Was the last. Creed was the last one.
Oh, Creed was last year. Yeah. But yeah, that was just last year. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Nobody on this team. Look, they're not going nowhere. Not on that line. I mean, not this year. They better improve in the offseason. So
I mean, Tyrese Robinson and Marquise Hayes, they out of there, I think. And Chris Murray.
Yeah. Ooh,
so that's 3 positions is going to be open.
They need to be open.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully the next guy.
They need to be open for next week.
For real.
Like, man, I'm so serious, bro. Like,
Michigan State is getting it handed to them today, too.
Hey, but real talk. After the Kansas game, they needed a whole new offensive line. after the Kansas game, bro. After the stuff, if you could go back and see some of the stuff that was happening to the offensive line against Kansas, hey man, they don't need to play.
That's real. That was terrible. And they still out there.
Like, nah, bro.
Still playing.
If they doing that against Kansas, what you think they gonna do against Baylor? Anybody? You getting the same thing.
That boy shines that we got a soft program, y'all. Hey, boy.
Man, soft. Speaking of soft, man, that goes to my 2 shots in, man.
Let's go.
3rd and 7. 3rd and 14. 3rd and maybe, I think 6, 8, something like that. All 3 times, running plays, first downs. When you got chance to get off the field and you let a team run the ball on 3rd and 14 right up the middle, and you got guys pushing the plow for about 8 yards and give up a first down.
That is totally disgusting.
That was a great 2 shots in.
Great.
Man,
because I saw that. It's just we were supposed to have talent on the D line, like these dudes: Perrion Winfrey, Jason Redmond, Nick Benito, Isaiah Thomas, and they play good sometimes. But man, let me tell you something. Sometimes they be getting blew up out there in crucial downs.
Man,
if we could tackle.
Oh yeah, we could tackle. It'd be a whole different.
But it ain't even know. Like, I don't even want to waste my breath on going on a tangent about tackling because they ain't been able to tackle in 5
all
6
year long.
Yeah, it's been years. That's been the problem. That's been the problem for a long time.
Like, it got better. It got a little bit better last year, but then it like regressed again this year.
Yeah, they look like back to the Mike Stoops era.
Cause like even here I go. Like, they in the backfield, hitting dude in the backfield.
All right.
And he breaking tackles and getting first downs. Like,
that wasn't Perrion loose fry. God, man.
Loose free.
That boy say you right, Sean.
It's loose free.
That boy the truth said you right, Sean. We're soft to the trenches on both sides. Not a good sign going into the SEC. That's real.
Man.
Facts. Better tighten it up, man.
Talking to Stapleton in the chat, but yeah, I got what he was saying though.
Go to
going
the
up with the marshmallow cream puffs, man. We're gonna be taking 4-5 L's, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, Lincoln will be out. Hey, Sean, you get what you want then. You probably get a Georgia defensive coordinator because
you're absolutely right.
You go in there, we gonna start getting smacked. If that happens, hopefully it doesn't. Hey man,
if we can just hire the strength and conditioning coach,
man. Hey man, listen. I don't understand how you go through. You get a new defensive coordinator and you still can't tackle.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. Hold on. I gotta tell Mr. Hayden Jeffrey in the chat. Jeffrey Zaninga, whatever your name is, you doing all this hating in the chat. You better hit the subscribe button. I'm about to boot your ass out the chat. You need to go subscribe. Oh, you're going to get blocked, son. Oh, that little hate you doing in there. And hit the like button, homie.
And make sure you share it too while you're
right. Share it too on your way out of here. Here you go. Sean Stapleton, soft again in the chat. Yeah, man, we know we squishy, man. We soft like that nectar bed, man. You know what I'm saying? Get the extra soft.
Oh man,
got that cool gel. You got the cool gel on there with the.
Nigga, we got that Stay Puff, bro.
Stay Puff,
marshmallow,
bamboo pillows. You know what I mean?
Man, cotton candy.
Oh.
Nah, man, but...
You don't get no softer than cotton candy. Just dissolve.
Wet tissue.
Exactly. That's what I want to know. Who's your team, Jeffrey? That's what Nathan said. I appreciate your thoughts, Jeffrey, but who's your team? Who's your squad? You know what I'm saying? Well, everybody want to know. But
because it ain't nothing but Cincinnati and Georgia that's undefeated.
What Sheepdog said, boot his ass. I'm gonna make it this time. He coming here next show. He won't be back though. He's just, he won't be back.
He knows.
He's gonna have fun today and come hating.
Let him get his rocks off today, man. We took the L, which we all knew was coming.
Right, we can take it. It's all good. It's all good.
Because how many people was coming in here the first 9 weeks or the first 10 weeks?
As bad as we looked. As bad as we looked,
So,
but Tracy said soft tackling, they don't lay the wood, man. You're right about that. Grinch didn't have a Ohio State D playing at a high level either. They gave up the most points under him, and that is true.
That's facts.
That's facts. So what Junior said there. Hawk Junior, the Chizzy. The truth. He won't. The truth said he won't say. Don't take that damn long to respond. He said crickets at Jeffrey. Yeah. Anyway,
he probably a small horn fan.
Right. Yeah. All right. Only longer fan to comment on OU group, OU YouTube channel in the live chat and want to talk. But it's all good.
It's all good.
Sheepdog Cotton Bowl. Man, I don't know. It doesn't even matter.
Hellman's mayonnaise.
Yeah, man. I would like to get an SEC team, I suppose. Let's play Florida.
Listen, depending on how we finish out, we'll get to beat up on the sorry SEC team and get our hopes up.
Yeah, that's about it. Let's play Florida, I guess, again, and maybe they'll play all their guys, and we'll see what happens this time.
That boy Percy said at Hawk Jr., Grinch is a good recruiter, but a horrible defensive coordinator. Hold it, buddy. And Jeffrey does not have a team. He tried to walk on and they cut him. That's what Byron said. He's in the transfer portal with Matthew McConaughey.
and the kid from the Dr. Pepper commercial.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't know. I guess we didn't talk bad about him enough. You know what I'm saying? Guess we'll call it a show, y'all. I got a lot of stuff to do today, but I just wanted to hop on real quick and give y'all the show that we promised. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to go live. But
we apologize for not having a live, man.
Yeah, it didn't really happen today. A lot of stuff came up. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my son and all this stuff, but it's all good to the good. We'll be back next week for show. Maybe tomorrow if we feel like it. Just if we want to relive this, but I don't know.
Maybe if we still feeling real Mortons.
Right.
The blood
pretzel. Little pretzel.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely back Wednesday for sure because we ain't going nowhere, man. We're gonna be here every week, even when it's off season. You know what I mean? So hit the like button, subscribe, man. Please get the show out there to all the OU fans. We want all y'all in here.
Whoa. Before we get out of here, man, Jeffrey has responded. Jeffrey says Arkansas would have gave you an L to. Hold on, what?
Arkansas would have gave you an L too. Laugh out loud. I'm a Texas fan.
Okay.
We both going to be at the bottom of the SEC, but Texas is going to be ahead of them Spooter. See, I knew it. Then I knew you. We knew it. I knew you was a Texas fan, Jeffrey.
First of all, the grammar threw me off. That's why I couldn't understand the statement.
Man, we appreciate you too. The truth said we appreciate y'all, brothers 100. Mr. B said you guys are awesome. Thank y'all, man. We appreciate all y'all. Sheepdog said Riley did have Chandler Morris, guys. Laugh out loud. Take your 4 losses ass to the house, Jeffrey, with the snake to say. The truth say you're a Texas fan, but have the audacity to talk noise. Tell us another joke. Hey, get his ass, chat.
Get him.
Hey, Jeffrey, it's all good, man. You welcome anytime, man, to come get that work. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you want it. You know what I'm saying? How do you want it? How does it feel? But anyway, we don't
ring back smelling. You better get your keloid beat eat ass.
Nah, we gonna get out of here, y'all. Man, y'all have a good one, man. Have a good Saturday. Have a good weekend. Y'all don't let this mess up your whole Saturday. Weston Sloan, I know you're coming back from the game. Be safe. And,
yes, sir.
Be safe, man, and have a good. I hope you had a good time anyway at the L. Keep your shirt on and keep repping your Boomer Sooner while you're out here, man. And for real, y'all hit the subscribe button, and we be back.